Hello and welcome to Nagaland TV. This is Gargi Deka and you are watching the afternoon updates. Six-time former Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh and senior Congress leader Veerbhadra Singh passed away at the age of 87 this morning due to post-COVID illness. He suffered from heart attack on Monday and was in critical state. According to the doctors, he was in the critical care unit and took his last breath at Indira Gandhi Medical College in Shimla early this morning. His body will be kept in the State Congress office in Shimla on Friday before being taken to Rampur later in the afternoon, where the cremation will take place on Saturday. The state government of Himachal Pradesh has declared a 3-day mourning as a mark of respect to the former Chief Minister. Veerbhadra had won 9 Assembly and 5 Lok Sabha elections. He also remained State Congress President in the year 1977, 1979, 1980 and 2012. He made his entry into politics after being elected to the Lok Sabha for the first time in the year 1962 and remained Union Minister for Steel and also a Deputy Minister in the Indira Gandhi cabinet. Moving on, alongside the recent Union Cabinet reshuffle, the Department of Public Enterprises has now been made part of the Finance Ministry. The department, which was earlier under the Ministry of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises, has now been brought under the Finance Ministry to ease coordination related to future disinvestment plans. The Finance Ministry has 6 departments under it, after the inclusion of Department of Public Enterprise. The other 5 are Department of Economic Affairs, Department of Expenditure, Department of Revenue, Department of Investment and Public Asset Management and Department of Financial Services. Earlier, the Department of Public Enterprises was a part of the Ministry of Heavy Industries with a separate department carved out of public enterprises. During the Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Narendra Modi regimes, the department also had a common minister. On Tuesday, the Cabinet Secretariat amended the allocation of business rules and moved PDE under the direct control of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Moving ahead, Lok Janashakti Party leader Chirag Paswan on Wednesday came out hard at LGP MP Pashupati Paris's inclusion in Modi cabinet. Chirag, also a member of parliament from Jamui, went on to say that a case has been filed in Delhi High Court against the induction of his uncle into the union government. It may be worthy of mention that Chirag has been logged in a bitter feud with his uncle for the control of the party after Pashupati Nath Paris was elected as the party's leader in the Lok Sabha by 5 of the party's 6 MPs. Chirag Paswan further said that Paris cannot be appointed as a union minister on Lok Janashakti Party quota as he has been expelled by the party's executive board, and LJP has nothing to do with him if he made a minister from the faction. The Lok Janashakti Party has filed a petition in the Delhi High Court against the decision of the Lok Sabha Speaker's preliminary decision in which expelled MP Pashupati Paris from the party was considered as the leader of Lok Janashakti Party. As per reports, both the faction have now moved to control the party and project their group as the real Janashakti Party. India recorded a single-day rise of 45,892 new coronavirus cases, taking its infection tally to 3,7,09,557, while the count of active cases increased slightly to 4,60,704 after being on a consistent downward trend for nearly 55 days. According to the Union Health Ministry, the death count has climbed to 4,05,028 and 817 new fatalities has been reported. The number of active cases comprises 1.50% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 97.18%. Meanwhile, 18,19,000 and 800 COVID-19 tests were conducted in the country on Wednesday. According to Health Ministry, the daily positivity rate recorded at 2.42% and has been less than 3% for 17 consecutive days. The weekly positivity rate has declined to 2.37%. Two arrested in murder of Kitty Kumara Mangalam, a 24-year-old washerman identified as Raju, and his 34-year-old associate Rakesh Raj, a driver working in the Ministry of External Affairs, have been arrested in connection with Kitty Kumara Mangalam's murder. According to the report, on Wednesday, Raju has been visiting the house for over 5 years and was aware of the valuables, including cash, jewelry and essential bank documents. So he hatched the conspiracy and robbed with his two associates Rakesh and Suraj to execute the robbery. Based on preliminary investigation reports, the washerman came to the house at around 9 p.m. on Tuesday night. After entering the house, he overpowered and dragged and restrained the house helper. Whereas, in the meantime, Rakesh and Suraj entered the house and smothered Kumara Mangalam with a pillow. In the report of police, the police has also stated that they have recovered Rs 60,000 in cash from Rakesh and said that they are working to nab the third accused in the case who is on the run. Moving on, after the CBSE cancelled the Class 10th, 12th board examination in view of the COVID-19 impact in the country, it will declare the results of Class 10, 12th board exam results by July 31st. The results will be declared by following an alternative assessment method instead of regular evaluation. The CBSE Result 2021 will be available on the official website of the board, cbse.gov.in. CBSE Class 12 board results will be based on the students' school-based performance in Class 12 final exam. 11 and results of the performance in best 3 subjects in Class 10 board exams. CBSE Class 10 exam results will be based on the practical marks scored by the students in different tests and exams and the past performance of the school in Class 10 exam. CBSE along with other educational boards have been asked to release the Class 10 and 12 results by July 31st this year. The CBSE board's exams could not be held due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the first time in the history of board exams the results will be released without holding examinations. Japan declares a state of emergency in Tokyo just 2 weeks ahead of Tokyo Olympics. Japan reported 920 new corona cases, the highest since mid-May. Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga held a meeting with key ministers to discuss coronavirus measures. Suga noted Tokyo's upsurge and vowed to do everything to prevent the further spread of the infection. Suga further added by saying that he'll make a final decision on reinstating the state of emergency today after consulting with a panel of experts. A state of emergency in Tokyo just before the Games on July 23rd would mean Olympic officials abandon plans to have local spectators or lower capacity at the venue. The Japan government urged authorities to quickly take tough measures ahead of the Olympics and summer vacation since people need to be active. He further mentioned that the period between July to September is the most critical time for Japan's COVID-19 measures, as only 15% of the Japanese have been fully vaccinated so far. Moving ahead, a new variant of COVID-19 called Lambda variant has been confirmed in the UK and was identified as a variant of interest by the World Health Organization. It has mutations which are established or suspected implications for its transmissibility and severity and has been detected in multiple countries. It was first detected in Peru in August 2020 and has been called the C.37 strain by scientists, whilst researching the strain's mutation to spike proteins. The UK Health Ministry said that the new COVID-19 strain is much more dangerous than the Delta variant and has been detected in more than 30 countries in the past 4 weeks. Lambda carries a number of mutations with suspected pentaphonic implications, such as a potential increased transmissibility or possible increase of resistance to neutralizing antibodies. However, not much about the behavior of the Lambda variant is known. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.